Okay, let's talk about XLM here. I talk about XRP a lot. I just released a prophetic word about XRP I got while I was in YWAM the last few days. So you can go watch that video, but I want to talk about XLM and why this could get a little bit more turmoil here. So XLM has had a great run. If you guys got into XLM, congratulations. You've done very well, very, very well. We got into XLM at 9.4 cents. We ended up taking an exit on XLM actually at 50.09 cents. So that was a pretty good exit. We basically exited let me go to the monthly time frame here. We exited pretty much at the top of this wick here, and we are still holding that cash on the sidelines, just so you guys know as a quick update there. But I want to talk about something else here. As far as where XLM could go, because I'm going to show you guys supports, and I want to show you guys... Did I just go British there for a second? Show you guys a support level here, and then also a Wyckoff distribution pattern that might actually be playing out to the downside to confirm potentially guys, some of these prophetic words I'm hearing online about XLM going back down to 11 cents. So what I like to do is, if I hear a prophetic word, I like to try to find technical analysis evidence of why it could happen. And today I'm not saying XLM is going to go to 11 cents. I'm just trying to discover this possibilities with you guys, because I see a lot of videos stating that. And so let's just try to discover this, if that's going to be a possibility. So coming back down on, let me get my drawing pin out here. On XLM, the first support we're going to hit is 37 cents. This is going to be a massive support level we are probably going to start bouncing from. From there, it's going to be 33 cents. So before we ever go back down to 11 cents here, which 11 cents is very low, guys. It's way down here. We have to actually come back down and pass all of these supports first. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible. There could be a black swan event. But something that has me a little bit more concerned is actually this pattern that's playing out over here. Is it a perfect play out? Absolutely not, but it is interesting nonetheless. And so I wanted to show this to you guys. What this is what's called a Wyckoff distribution method. And if you guys are in cryptocurrency right now and you're looking to take some profits, I don't blame you. I have already taken profits on this move up. And so I wanted to show this to you guys. I want to see if I can pull out, I think I'm just going to stick to what I was using, a drawing tool. So let me just stick to that. So this increase here, you see, where's my brush? There it is. The increase you see here is following this black line in the back, decently well. So UT, I'm contributing to UT here. And then this did not come up and actually break this high, which is a normal distribution pattern here. But we are seeing this breakdown. And what happened here is you created the first high, the second high. And what I was looking for was a break, but we didn't get that. So as we were trying to form this break of the second high here, what we were doing is we were forming a base right here. Once the support line was broken, this is where everybody just sold into the market. They're like, okay, we're done. If this is, a very sloppy distribution, we are on this level here, which is called LPSY. There's a bunch of fun terms we have in here. It's kind of a break and retest from the support line in the market that we can look at right about here. So that support line is breaking and retesting right now. Maybe you could argue it's supposed to look something like that, and we could go up a little bit further here. But XLM right now is technically in a bearish pattern formation. It has had an impulse move. It has signs of a potential distribution phase happening, and it is currently in a break and retest pattern right here in the market. Now, here's what you got to do though. And let me get my drawing pin out because I want to teach you guys a little bit about how to navigate these in the market. And I'll actually tell you guys what I'm doing with this because I have a decent amount of XLM. I think I hold like just a million XLM or something around there. So let me explain to you guys how I'm taking this, and I'll unpack all this with all of our cryptocurrencies tomorrow in the future forecast. I just want to do XLM today. So let's make this really big. XLM. Okay, so XLM, and I'll bring this in a little bit. There's prophetic words of saying XLM is going to go to 11 cents. And again, I do not want to be the guy here to say, yes, I absolutely confirm that, or no, it's not going to happen. I'm not sure. So what I have done is I have said, okay, there's the people I trust in the prophetic community that are calling 11 cents. So what am I going to do? And on top of this, the people who are calling this, I know some of them personally, and they have nailed prophetic words in my life, guys, like nailed it. So kudos to them, and I am paying attention to this nonetheless. So what I've done is I have actually put in multiple buy limits on XLM. So here's the deal, guys. Pause here for a second. If you guys are hearing these words and they've gotten some past words correct, or even if you're like, these guys are completely cuckoo and I don't agree with them, but there's multiple people saying it, There's a reason why multiple people are saying it. It's not that it is guaranteed to come true, but I think there needs to be some exposure to it. So what I've done is I've set up buy limits from the current price down to very close to around 11 cents. So if we crash, I am going to take advantage of that move back down. Okay. The money that I exited recently because the market's moved up, I also have that, follow me guys, I have that sitting in cash on the sidelines, not in buy limits, but in cash. The buy limits have been there for a while. I'm 90% in the market. I'm 10% in buy limits. But there's a separate stash of cash just in case we hit those ridiculously low buy limits and we actually have a reoccurrence of the Japan carry trade, which looks like it could be playing out here, which could crash the stock market and Bitcoin and a lot of things coming up. We'll talk about that at another time. I have that set up down here. So here's how I'm navigating this. Could we go to 11 cents? I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm going to take an approach where I have something down there to capitalize on this. But at the same time, if this doesn't hold true, I'm also playing this both ways. Not to say like I don't believe it's not going to happen or just hear me in this. I'm using risk management here to say I've got 90% in the market because I know that we are in the year 2025. And the past years of 21 and 13, these are the bullish years in cryptocurrency. So to have an event where we go down like this, it could actually be a black swan event that's coming that people are genuinely getting insight into. But from what I can see from a market cycle perspective, guys, we have a lot of room to go up. So if we do flash back down to that 11 cent mark that I'm seeing people talk about online, I think it's going to be quite fast. And I think the rebound will be pretty quick. If you guys know what's going on with XRP, XLM, the ISOs, and how the implementation is rolling out soon, I am going to buy every single possible dip that we have because I think the time frame is getting very, very short. If you guys want to, go watch this channel. I don't know if he's going to watch this, but I love this guy. Greg on Prophetic Insight. It's very rare that I call out channels on here, but I want you guys to watch this because he's got an interesting kind of role to play in all of this that I really enjoy. So let me go off on a little bunny trail for 1 second. This is going to help you guys. Greg is situated in a place where he is giving prophetic words online from people who send prophetic words into him. But he is like a hub, okay? If you guys want to see and hear what believers are getting, and I truly believe that when Greg gets these prophetic words, he's praying into them to ask the Lord what he should release. I really do not believe Greg is releasing every single word that he gets just to make videos. I really do genuinely believe he's feeling the Lord on it and he's only releasing those. But when you guys watch that, you are going to see a gamut of prophetic words about XRP and XLM, of people getting these visions. And I love the last one he updated because it was talking about, I believe it was a mom seeing her son wake up and he saw, I won't give it away, but he saw XRP at a certain price and there was multimillionaires made. Go watch that. It says like, I think $1,000 XRP made multimillionaires, something like that. Watch that and go through his videos. The point that I'm trying to make here, without making this video too long, is it is not a coincidence why people are getting multiple XRP and XLM dreams right now. It is ramping up. So bringing all this back to what I originally want to talk about. If we're going to get a crash back down to 11 cents, get some buy limits set up. Don't be the guy that watched the video and said, yeah, I don't think so. What does it hurt you to get some buy limits set up around that 15 to 10 cent mark on XLM? Just do it. I'm not your financial advisor, but just do it. Why not? Well, at the same time, I have chosen to have 90% in the market because I know from 10 years in this market, the cyclical cycles of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and altcoins, we are in the bullish year. So I just want to kind of share that, give you guys a good resource here. Also, Money on the Move is a great resource. Those guys are fantastic over there. I love those two guys. Regardless of just I love the videos, by the way, they put out, but I want to hang out with them like all the time. They're just such cool dudes. So Money on the Move, Greg, I follow them. I take a different approach a little bit to trading. I have definitely a lot more in the market than maybe other channels. But I feel like the Lord actually has me maybe on a different route. Regardless, guys, I am taking it seriously. And I have set up buy limits down at these levels that this gets hit. And I want to just give you guys an update of this. So I hope this blesses you guys. We're going live today at 2 p.m. in the Inner Circle call for Trade Confident, all of our members, we're going live there. So if you guys want to join that, that would be awesome. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to be going over my portfolio again and sharing you guys my projection of the sell limits that we have set up on different cryptocurrencies, how high I think the market's going to go, and just continue to show you guys how I plan on taking out profit in this market for this entire cycle. All right, 2024, quick update. We did $140,000 of profit in 2024. 2025, we've taken $171,000 of profit out of the market. And this year, we're currently up $750,000 on our portfolio, currently at 1.8 million. All right, guys, boom, there you go. Hope you enjoyed today's video. That's how I'm diversifying. If the prophetic words come true, I'm taking advantage of it. I would love to buy XLM at 11 cents. Dear Lord, please let that happen, because I would love to stock up more. And I'll talk about this more today as we go live. So I'll see you guys later. Join tradeconfident.io. The link is in the description. Enjoy 25% off, and I will see you guys on the live Zoom call. Bye, guys.